It's not as strong. It's not as strong. I know you want to be perverse. I understand it. The urge to be perverse is strong with this chat, but we are not the other chats. We contain our perversions. Dang. I'm gonna call it now that I'm not gonna bite on my nails again. I'm gonna call it now that I'm going to two fights. Beat this boss. Look at my nails, bro. I cannot wait to share my vitamin regimen with you guys. Look at these nails. Look how healthy these fuckers are. They're so healthy. Oh, thanks, Merlin. Nah, I don't bite. You know what I do? I don't bite. I like to eat the dirt out from under my nails. I would lie and be like, oh my god, I love to eat food out from my nails, but I do love to eat food out. I love to eat the food out of my nails, but like I also just like random dirt. Like when there's dirt under there, I like to eat it. And I know that's gross, but that's just like real. I know it's gross. It is. Yeah. Sometimes it's like skin cells and stuff. I don't know. I don't need my scabs. So like there's that. Don't unsubscribe. I don't need my boogers. You do it with boogers? I don't eat my boogers. I have big boogers living in LA. But there was a time where I would eat my boogers. Now I just eat my dead skin cells. Leaving this. Oh no. Damn. Damn, why did half the views go down all of a sudden? It's so crazy. I did eat my boogers. I ate my boogers until I was like 21. I stopped eating my boogers when I started doing cocaine, and I realized if you eat your boogers when you're doing cocaine, you get high as a motherfucker. That's what stopped me from eating my boogers. Like, I remember being like picking a booger and eating it and being like, oh shit, I'm in the middle of a fucking shift right now. I cannot be this high. Oh no. And that's what trained me out of it. That's what trained me out of it. Maybe I'd still be eating boogers to this day if I had never done coke. It was the legit nose candy. Legit nose candy. Hold on, let me log out of this. Oh god. Nose nachos. Cocaine is a really hell of a drug. It's like the shittiest drug. Like, why is cocaine such a shitty drug? It's such a shitty drug, but you don't even think it's shitty until you're not on it, right? Then when you're not on it, it's really a shitty fucking drug. Close again. You know what I want to play on stream, but I already played it, but I don't know if that's like gonna fuck with me. Chaos, you like the game too. It's a game where you're in an office space and like sometimes the bodies float and they're like blah 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 blah. What the fuck is that game? Totally gang. Excuse me, totally gangs. It's the game that we both played. You're like in an office space. And I finished it, but I only played half of it on stream. I only played a quarter on stream, and some of the areas in like the space. Fuck. The creepy sounding one. Yes, the creepy sounding one. The fuck is that game? Control. I don't know. Like I finished Control, but would you guys like to watch me play Control from start to finish again on stream? Because I really loved it. I would love to play it again. I mean, that game has to rate high up. It's got to rate high up because the fact that I would love to play it again means it was that good. Thanks. Thanks for the sub. There's DLC for Control? What? When? When? Control is so good. I'm literally playing Control now, replaying it now. No way, Mono. It's that good, huh? It's so good. It's like really, really good. Alan Wake 2. Okay. Well, it's the same universe. No way. No way. Play Meg's playlist. I love that. No, I think Control is like a top tier game. Like from my gaming experience, I think Control is in the top 10 games I've ever played ever. The story's so good, the pacing. Honestly, like something that I really enjoy in games is pacing. I think pacing is so important. And I think that pacing can be so I think that most players don't think about the pacing of a game, right? They don't think about the pacing of a game because they get so enamored with the game and this style and that style. But I think like it's very similar to like if a movie is good because of cinematography or not. I think games are good because of the pacing. Like I think Resident Evil, whether you hate some of the shittier Resident Evils, Resident Evil achieves pacing so well. In every single one of their games, whether you're like this one sucked because of this or that, they are so good at making you maintain a pace. Whether they give you a map with the drawn out symbols to the next part, you still have to maintain the pace that they decide for you. And I think honestly, if I were to build a video game, it'd all be built around pace and then everything else would follow suit. Resident Evil 4 is best of them all. Like old school gaming. Okay. I want to play Lego Fortnite. I actually haven't played Lego Fortnite, but I do want to play it. I think that I like that. I think that damn girl. What's up, SSB? Thanks dot B dot dude for the sub. Thanks again. Thank you for the sub. No, because it's a true thing. Like even in Liza P, like I think Liza P so far is a great game, but I think the fact that Liza P is very redundant on putting you through a maze is annoying, and then some parts of it you get through it quicker than the other parts. I don't necessarily want to be challenged the whole thing, but I think that they could put things in there to pace you better, whether it's more lore. I think that by the time I finish Liza P, I'm going to be craving more lore. I think that Liza P is seriously lacking in the lore department. You're putting us in these big rooms, you're giving us a stage with like open libraries and like these beautiful areas, and you're giving us 1-2 sentence dialogues. I think I'm literally severely lacking in the lore of Liza P. I want to get to know everyone who's dying and all these crazy things, and they're lacking in that. Um, but I think that also comes along with like liking Souls games at such an early age as being a gamer, because Souls games lore is like no other. Like when people are like, "Oh, but like the lore of Elden Ring is so hard to follow," I'm like, "Bitch, because you're lazy. Your ass didn't fucking read, bro." Like I just want you to be able to stop being anything that sucks and move on and forget it. If you're already doing that, carry on. I need to do that more, for sure. There's an achievement to collect 100 bucks in Boulder Gate 3. I like that. I think, and look, that won the video game of the year. I think it's good to have games that are heavily reliant on lore. Because if you let the player read the lore, you have some very hard ground rules that have to be established. You have ground rules on the lore that they read, but if you let the player read upon that lore, they can manipulate it to however they want at the same time.